No. I will say I have been fairly compensated. Don't
make that clear. Yeah.
Not complaining. I've made a lot of money. I'm very happy with my job. Hashtag WTA, but I do think obviously with other sport, like, yes, I would love to make an NBA player's salary. They make, league minimum or like vet minimum. Like if we made as much as they made, like I think the vet minimum now is like, I want to say it's like $3 million or something. I'm like, and that's like guaranteed. And if you're a vet, like some of them, like no offense, do sit on the bench and like you are just traveling with your team. Like I would love to do that. And they're like actually not playing. Like we're like playing every single week.
Aspect that you're responsible for your own coaching, travel, all this kind of stuff.
You're responsible for all of your own expenses. You're responsible for your team. You're responsible for like basically other people, right? If something happens to my coach when we're in a foreign country, like helping them go to the doctor, like you're all one, right? It's like it's a team thing. It's a team game. And I feel like even baseball players, basketball players, like they all make these significant salaries based on, them having unions and them having all of these player bargaining agreements and all this stuff. And like in tennis, we don't have that. So we're always cut like a little bit short. Again, we make a lot of money. If you look at like the top players in the game, like Novak's made over $100 million in prize money. Like there's been people, there's the people who have been so successful and done so well, like Roger, Rafa, Novak, Andy, like they've all had incredible careers and made so much money. But the gap between them and like the next little group is pretty far, I'd say. And then I'd say also that the people, even on the girls' side, like some of our top earners, like Serena, I think Serena's made $100 million in prize money or close to it or something like that. And I think like the next gap, it goes from like Serena and Venus, and then it's like the next is like 35 million or something. So it goes from like 100 million, 50 million, 35 million, something like that, which again, we're talking about millions of dollars here. This is not chump change, but for people, that's over a period of a 10-year, 12-year, 15-year career. Venus and Serena played 20-something plus years. And again, NBA players, like, they pay 10 years and they've made $350 million. Like,
is this something that y'all talk about at all? Because, obviously, we've played mostly futures and challengers to this point. So obviously it's something that we talk about a lot, trying to figure out how to schedule tournaments, what tournaments to play, different levels, prize money. If you go to the challengers, maybe you get housing versus maybe you go to a future, maybe it's a better opportunity to get more points. Like, but is that something that you guys ever talk about? Like scheduling according to budget and, like I guess your team and that sort of stuff?
I wouldn't say that particular is like a topic of conversation. I think that at WTA tournaments, you do get your room paid for. So wherever you go, your room is free. You normally get to eat on site. You get 2 meals a day. You get minimum nights. So if you go to a 250, you get 5 nights minimum. If you go to a 1000, it's 10 nights minimum. I only know all this because I'm the player council. So I have all these like small details that obviously matter a lot to players that are like just starting out, just traveling. Like, it matters. Like if you can't go home and you need somewhere to stay, you're not paying, $200 a night for a hotel room, because all of that adds up, right? Especially when it's your own expense. So the tours have done a really good job in order to help the players, especially players like when we go to Europe, like there's nowhere for us to go, right? So we have to stay at the tournament. We have to practice. We have to be there. Like you can't go anywhere. So having 10 nights of a free hotel is helpful. Obviously you have to pay for your coach's hotel or your trainer or whoever is with you, but like being able to have that expense kind of taken care of is obviously helpful. Yeah. So that's good.
What's it like being on the council? What's the responsibility and conversations like there?
Well, I'm not on anymore. I was on for 4 years, and it was good. I talk too much and have too many opinions to be on there, maybe because I just wear myself out. But no, it was good. We're able to change a lot, and I think in big organizations, it's hard to make changes quickly. Like everything takes a bit of time, and everything takes it's a process. And I think obviously within the last 3 or 4 years, we've had so many issues in terms of COVID and just tournaments and just so many things that have been truly just exhausting. I don't know. We always say we don't know how our CEO does it because he has taken everything with stride, but it's hard. It's hard to run a company and a business where, tournaments also have a seat at the table, and they have opinions on how they want things to be run. The tour has opinions on how they want things to be run. And just in general, I would say COVID, China, Saudi, Ukraine, like all of these things have been like major factors in the tours over the last couple of years, and it's made it difficult. And I think trying to support all of those different players at every single turn has been hard, but I think that's the point of, everyone playing on a global tour when there's so many different things happening. It's been interesting, but I think things that we want to change, it does take a while, and I think that's why people have been frustrated, but things are changing.
Okay.
How do you feel about the PTPA?
Oh,
we can't talk about that.
Do you want to go there? No, I think obviously Novak's trying to do a good thing, and I think it just takes more time to like understand what they're doing and how they're trying to help players. I think a lot of the things that they have done have been in the like trying to help players in the best interest of the players, but it's just kind of how they fit in with the organizations, with the WTA and ATP, and how they find themselves, how players find them useful, and how they can really like utilize them. Because at the end of the day, the WTA and ATP have been around for a really long time, and so another organization coming in and trying to basically do the same thing but just better doesn't always work. But it's always doesn't always work as quickly as people think.
A lot of the pros at the higher levels supportive of them, or you don't know?
I don't know. I think they have a lot of people on board. I know they have like their version of like a council. They have a bunch of different things, but it's obviously always going to be tough when players are divided. So if half the players are with the ATP and WTA and the other half are with PTPA, it doesn't really help anyone either, right? So it's like having everyone on the same page, on the same team is what's going to, make us get more money when they're doing TV rights deals or new betting deals or whatever it is. Like if everyone's aligned, we all win, right? Yeah. But if we divide it in 3 parts, like,
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching the clip. The full episode will be in the description down below. Go check it out for a full episode with Sloane Stevens. Hit the like and subscribe button so you don't miss any of the upcoming videos on our channel. Thanks for watching.